England's forward options, ranked. Out of nowhere, England find themselves with arguably their best squad for a generation, and that strength and depth is no more evident than in the front line. Both out wide and through the middle, the three Lions possess an embarrassment of riches, with players thriving at the Premier League's top clubs and abroad. Such is the profundity of that talent pool, it has become basically inevitable that manager Gareth Southgate will irk some corners of the fanbase with questionable call-ups whenever he names his latest squad. Suffice to say, we don't envy him. However, while we may not piss off an entire nation, we at 90 Min still feel it is our duty to rank the England squad by position for your reading pleasure or displeasure. Here are the 15 best forwards currently in and around the England squad as of March 2022, ranked. The Leeds frontman broke into the England squad in September 2021, making his debut against Andorra at Wembley. However, ankle and hamstring injuries have completely derailed his 2021-22 campaign. He's back now, but Bamford faces an uphill battle to get back into Southgate's plans ahead of the World Cup later this year. A surprise call-up for the World Cup qualifiers last September, Jesse Lingard has fallen victim to his stagnant club situation in the months since. Man United man needs game time and the opportunity to show his best form to break back into the squad and rise up this list. Harvey Barnes picked up his one and only cap in October 2020 when he was one of the standout wide players in the country. A serious knee injury disrupted his progress then, but in recent months he has shown the kind of form that grabbed Southgate's attention. He's closing in on double figures for both goals and assists at the time of writing. Serious injuries are a theme at the tail end of this list. It's easy to forget Dominic Calvert-Lewin was included in the squad for Euro 2020. A fast start to the season was curtailed by a fractured toe, and although he is back, he now finds himself below a couple of names further down this list. If he can get himself firing between now and the end of the season, he has every chance of breaking back in. Jarrod Bowen has been on some trajectory this season and may well have made Southgate's squad for England's friendly matches in March if it wasn't for an injury. The wide man has a mightily impressive 23 goal contributions so far this term, finely balanced between goals and assists. If he keeps it going, expect him to get the call. Marcus Rashford has a problem for both club and country, and it may take a move away from Man United to remedy that. Since coming back from a serious shoulder issue in October, Rashford has struggled to find any form and has found opportunities hard to come by under Ralf Rangnick. In the meantime, yet more competition for places has arisen at international level. One of the breakout stars of the Premier League season, Emile Smith-Rowe, has been performing with alarming consistency. Given his versatility, it is difficult to see him losing his spot in Southgate's plans anytime soon, despite the fact he's battling for his starting place at Arsenal. It's been a strange debut season at Old Trafford for Jadon Sancho, and missing out on the squad for England's March internationals will come as a huge blow, especially as he was just hitting his best form. It seems a slightly unjust omission, and it may be that there are some issues that we are not aware of, as he has often struggled to break into Southgate's plans. Once he gets back to his best, he will be difficult to ignore. Tammy Abraham's brave decision to walk away from Chelsea and take his chances in Serie A with Roma has proven to be an excellent one. His winner against Atalanta in March made him the first English player in a European top flight to score 20 goals in all competitions this season. He's laid on 4 assists too. Another ridiculously consistent performer for Arsenal who often shines on the international stage too. Bukayo Saka is a dazzling winger who seems to have the world at his feet. His ability to operate at left wing back will be hugely attractive to his national team manager, who likes to deploy 3 at the back. What Mason Mount lacks in technique, he makes up for in boundless energy and desire. Yet another versatile member of this modern-day England squad, there are at least 3 positions he is capable of covering. Southgate loves him, Chelsea fans love him, and it's clear to see why. Although he has been used fairly sparingly at club level by Pep Guardiola, there is no doubting the game-changing talent that Jack Grealish possesses. Having initially struggled to make an impression on Southgate, the attacker is now a regular in the squad and could be relied upon heavily for his creativity, with certain others on this list out of sorts. The best may well be yet to come from young Phil Foden, but his talent and potential are undeniable. The issue he has at both club and international level is that his best position is unclear, and that could become problematic with the quality of those waiting in the wings. However, the 21-year-old is capable of operating out wide or as a false 9, and he's already demonstrated plenty of times that he can be effective there. A talisman for England both on and on the pitch. The man who grew up in the shadow of Wembley. Raheem Sterling may be in and out of the Man City team, and occasionally both frustrating and bewildering in his play, but he is still the man for England. Don't expect that to change anytime soon. England's captain has been back to his very best in the past month, with his exceptional playmaking and goalscoring form arriving just in time for the March internationals. While this season has not always gone to plan, the striker is without a doubt his country's finest attacker, and his goals are once again a beacon of hope in a tournament year.